Okay. I've got 50 rockets and 3 rocket launchers in one of the assemblers ready to go.
Alright.
Okay, should we commence tearing down the other drill, or do we want to chance a third piston and go down after the magnesium?
I mean, I I would say well, either way we need to tear it down, but I'd
Yeah.
say let's add another piston and see how. I mean, you were all for spinning our solar.
Of course I was. Alright, I'll go top off my oxygen and hydrogen, and I will begin that work.
I mean, magnesium, then we won't have to worry about magnesium for quite some time.
Yeah.
And that means that we'll have plenty of magnesium when we have to start constructing piped in defenses for the base. When it gets that big.
Right. Alright, let's see here. Hydrogen. Will that fill? That is filling. Good. That's not where I wanted them, though. So just drag those down here. We need to rename those hydrogen tanks. We've got 2 of them that are hydrogen tank 2.
Alright. Doop-a-doop-doo. Oh, it's been so long since building like this.
What's that?
I got used to using the
The nanites.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I mean, they're nice and all, but it's when you're all by yourself and you're having to take on a large construction project.
Oh, sure.
They're
It gets
worth
dull
it.
fast.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I kind of like them. I mean, there's several reasons to like them, and there's several reasons to not.
Yeah.
You can make a fair argument both ways, which is how you know it's a good mod, when you can make fair arguments to use it and fair to not.
Certainly.
When you can't make any arguments to not use it, that's when you know that this should be vanilla.
Yeah.
Alright, review there, review there.
You know, since we did install the heavy industry mod, or heavy industrial mod, or whatever it is, or
Yeah.
industrial sized mod, we should start considering their larger components, how to lay out a functional factory.
Well, I figure we'll keep our hub that's in the middle of this,
Yeah, that's not hurting nothing sitting there.
and I figure we can do our branch our factory, like have kind of a 3-pronged area from that conveyor tube that I put in the middle.
Yeah.
From that, have one to the right, one to the left, or whatever.
Yeah.
And we can have storage off of one prong. Assembly room, because keep the assemblers separate so we can have them joined together.
Mm-hmm.
And then have a refinery area. Oh god. Can I fly over to you? Oh, are you alive?
And will.
No, I was talking to the bug that's underneath me. Probably not, if there's a turret
True.
right there. So that's the other thing, the way I'm trying to set this up, so the legs are on the outside in a smaller area, is the bugs should want to try and spawn directly underneath us, instead of near stuff they can tear up.
Right.
Use the game against it.
And we can pipe us up a gun underneath it.
Yep. I was actually thinking about piping up one in each forward corner.
Okay. Oh, and last Sage video I watched, I believe the laser drill is operational now.
Okay. Well, I mean, would you prefer to switch to the laser drill instead of this monstrosity that we have?
How about we use the laser drill on the moving rig that you plan on building?
Okay.
That will keep us from having to tear down drills all the time.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm fine with that. That means we probably will use this rig to get some of the magnesium that's under where the drill was.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably we can readjust it to try and get some silicon. And that'll probably be the end of the big drill for now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking myself.
And then have a small mining ship to go get the what we need to build the large drill or large laser drill platform.
Right. Which right now we're in serious need of gold. Which you found, right?
Yeah, we found gold. I believe we found everything we need. Everything in-game. That, with the exception of platinum.
Okay. And platinum is not a likelihood on planets anyway.
Right. Now, that is something that would be worth talking about, since we had mentioned it before. So. But, looking at either the transporter mod when it gets fixed, or the Stargate, one of the Stargate mods.
I think the Stargate mod would be a little overpowered. The transporter mod would force us to build relays along the way to use them.
Okay. My only thing with the Stargate was we'd need to limit ourselves to like one per planet/moon.
Right.
We couldn't like put one here and then put another Stargate somewhere else on this planet. That's too overpowered.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's one.
Okay.
Two. Yep. And for now, I think this is just going to be... Yeah. Just going to do it this way. And hang on just a sec. I'll be right back.
Roger that.
Okay.
Can that turret hit the spider it's shooting at, or is it tearing through something over there?
I don't know. It can hit it now.
Oh, there was more than one over here.
Yep. Why won't it die?
Good night. It's a super bug. It's after you.
Up. I ran out of hydrogen. And I'm... Ugh.
We got a super bug here.
Little bugger.
What the heck?
Character tools. Character tools. It's dead.
Okay. Nah, it's dead. Good night. I just wasted a bunch of ammunition.
That was insane.
Yeah. I mean... Huh. Okay, then. Something
That
else
was
I
a
need to do.
thing?
I need to get in there and finish them batteries so we can soak up all them solar rays.
Yeah.
Which I think there's a reason I stopped doing that. We might have been out of the stuff we needed to make cells, I think. You got any plans tomorrow?
Um. Well, my grandparents are in town, so I may spend some time with them.
Right. I meant like later on in the afternoon. Late evening, like right about now.
Don't know if they're planning on having us go out for dinner or not, so.
Okay. Well, if you're up for it and you got the time, you want to do a build-off tomorrow?
Sure.
Alright. We can do that, War Bros. Was it War Bros or another one that you wanted
No,
to do?
it was War Bros.
Was it? Yeah.
War Bros.
We can do that.
Okay.
And that's the one you was talking about doing a block limit thing, right?
Yeah, block limit, but no weapon limit.
Okay. Ow.
See, just out of curiosity, just see how that goes. Block limit of 5,000.
Okay.
And we could, you know what would be interesting if we had multiple ways of judging it, if that makes sense.
Sort of.
Not just on weapon or combat, how it works, but also we talk about looks, functionality, as if it was a if you're going to use it like an RP ship.
Right.
Things like that. So we can... It's not just about who does best in combat. It also we can talk about build styles and things like that. Okay. So there's more to it than just our... we build a ship, we throw it at each other.
Right. Well, if we're going to do that, we might want to consider a third party to help judge it a little bit.
Yeah? Do you have anybody in mind?
Maybe. If you know anybody right off, like, might be able to fill that point, do feel free to speak now or forever hold your peace.
Nobody that I would know would be clear.
Okay.
Nobody that wouldn't be busy with stuff, so.
Right. I'll have a talk with him if I see him online and see if he's willing to do the part.
Alright.
He's been a DM for many games of different sorts, from D&D to Shadowrun to whatever else, and is a very avid Warhammer fan, so ships are his thing.
Okay.
So he might be able to do it. And I can't find my welder. Damn it.
So, make your ships look like Warhammer.
Well, if we're going to do that, I've got a couple of blueprints downloaded. Alright, give me another welder.
My ship will probably look like a...
okay.
Warlock. I mean, that's what most of my combat ships visually end up looking like.
Gotcha.
Because it just looks good.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
And they're not your typical nacelles or triangle or anything
don't kill me,
like
don't
that.
kill me, don't kill me. Lag.
Ah.
That's what killed me a while ago. Came in too hot and lag slung me into something.
That kind of sucks.
A little bit.
Alright, 7. Is this where I want it, or do I want it one more square?
I think we have plenty of thruster components that we can salvage platinum from if we need it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, here we're probably going to be using hydrogen and atmospheric thrusters until we get out in space.
Right.
It's almost not fair that we can just hover above them and kill them.
Until you run out of hydrogen. And then you can't get away from them.
Yeah. There is that in there.
Yeah.
Have you read into what the differences between rock, paper, and scissors are in the multiplayer prototypes?
No. They're trying to keep that hush-hush because it's a blind study.
Ah, because it's pasted right there on top of the game for any and everybody to see.
Oh, the direct differences between them?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean... Okay, I get what you're saying now. Then no, there's just a link to them, I guess. It's like a hyperlink in the news.
Yeah, they want people to know about them, but they don't want people to know what the differences between them are.
Okay, I got it.
Oh.
Kind of hard to... Guess we should try to break it, shouldn't we?
That's kind of what they're asking people to do.
Uh-huh.
7. Alright. But I think we're just using the previous version. We're not doing anything fancy with this.
No, you have to go into your betas, your beta options, just like with Dev, and select one of them.
That.
I noticed that you logged in a lot quicker than I did. I'm wondering if my machine's just getting old on me.
Could be.
It's almost 8 years old now.
Ow. Yeah, well, I don't have a firm date as to how old my machine is. Because mine constantly updates. It's no longer the machine I built 2 years ago.
Right. Well, I've got new RAM and a new card in it, but the hard drives and the processor, pretty much all the drives and the power supply, all that's still original from when I built it. And I've got a decently firm idea of when I built it because I built it shortly after moving into my little backyard apartment behind my parents. Mm-hmm. So
once I get this welded, I need to step away from the computer for just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to hide in the remains of the hover tank because it still gives me oxygen and keeps me powered. So
nice.
I'll be back in just a sec.
Alrighty.
I'm back.
Welcome back, my brother. Relogging has definitely helped a bit. Quite a bit, actually.
Okay. Well, my there's a place here in one of the towns not far away that called Rocket Fizz. I don't know if you have any out in your direction.
Nope.
They're a large company. They had them when I was going to school down in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a large collection of sodas and candies that you can't really find at most places. One of my favorite drinks sodas they have is a root beer from Australia called Bundaberg.
Say that again.
Which is Bundaberg.
Bundaberg. Okay.
Another one that they have is like Margot's, something like that, bark. And it's really good. Of course, everything's dog themed and quite a bit of the proceeds, if not all the proceeds, from the sale of the drink goes to shelters, help fund shelters, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So.
Now, closest thing that we get around here is River Street Sweets. They have a bunch of old-fashioned candies and whatnot down in Savannah.
Cool. Let's see. I'm trying to remember, because it's been a while since I've been in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
In 2001, when I went to the Boy Scout National Jamboree, we stopped for the Six Flags in Atlanta. At least I think it's in Atlanta.
Sounds about right.
And then, with my family, when we were on vacation, one time we cruised through Atlanta while the Olympic Games were there.
Yeah.
So, that was kind of a mess, all the traffic. We were passing through, and it just happened that all the interstates went through Atlanta at that point.
Yeah, Atlanta's a mess no matter which time you go.
Well, it didn't help that the world was coming into Atlanta.
No. I'm probably about a good 4 hours away from Atlanta.
Okay.
Closer to Florida than I am Atlanta.
All the Floridians.
Yeah. Well, at least we know at least one of them that's halfway decent.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that head this way during the. It's kind of funny that you have people in this area that when the winter comes around, they go to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have people from further north that come here for the winters.
Right.
It's kind of funny, just...
A rotation.
Yeah. Let's cut through here.
Well, the reprieve from the lag didn't last long.
Oh, that sucks. This is going to be a little bigger than I thought it was, but...
During the day, the base is looking pretty sweet from the distance, especially with the new solar array. And the building that you're building is just making it look all the better. What am I getting?
Well,
okay. Large systems.
The plan is that this thing is actually going to be 2 stories tall.
Okay.
I've got most of the enclosed first story done.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be a second area to the off the side that doesn't have a support leg.
Mm-hmm.
And until I get the second floor done, I don't know how wide I need it to be to do what I want.
Gotcha.
Because of the shape I'm looking at.
Alright, Drill will be back online shortly.
Yay. That's probably going to up the lag.
Probably.
The second floor.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not going to be any bigger. Like, the second floor isn't going to be any bigger than this.
Right.
But it's going to be kind of the command deck.
Gotcha. And I meant that in all seriousness, by the way. Because, symmetry and all that good stuff.
Oh, this is not going to be symmetrical at all.
Really now?
Yeah.
Alright. As long as it ain't too crazy.
No, it's... Have you ever played Payday?
A little bit.
Well, Payday 2 specifically, because that's where the mission is.
I've played it a little bit, but I haven't really gotten into it.
Okay.
I forgot what I needed.
there's a heist in there that's one of the 3-day heists.
Mm-hmm.
That it's called Framing Frame.
Right.
And I'm seriously influenced by the penthouse in the third day of that mission.
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be different, of course, but there's going to be quite a bit of influence in there.
Alright, drill's back online.
Alright. Want me to run over and run it? Or...
If you'd be so kind.
Okay, let me try and throw all my plates in real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll run over there empty-handed.
Just in case.
Yeah, worst case scenario. I don't want to be in orbit. Actually, that wouldn't be bad because I do have a hydrogen tank on me. And I have survived, without hydrogen, a re-entry from like 170-something kilometers.
Really?
And I was only like 50 kilometers off of where I wanted to land. Unfortunately, that meant I was a mountain range away from where I wanted to land.
Right.
And when I landed, I was out of hydrogen, so I had no way over the mountain range. I had to walk around it.
Wow.
So that was a little frustrating. Okay, we want advanced rotor. Braking force. Turn you on. Okay.
Oh, hello, bunch of spiders.
Yep. Drills. Want to turn you on. And then pistons.
They did. They're dead.
Reverse
I hear some that
one.
are not, though.
Well, they're down in the pit.
Okay, they can stay down there.
Alright. Oh, wow. This is really getting janky from what I can see.
Yeah, a little bit. This might have been a mistake.
We'll find out. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh! I'm in the hole. Don't drill me!
I'm not stopping this ride.
Uh-uh.
Not for you. Not when you can respawn.
No, sir. Alright, put those up. It's got a little bit of wobble to it, but it's not as bad at a distance when you get away from the jankiness of it.
Okay.
Might be leveling itself out. What's the matter, guys? Y'all having some problems down there?
I think they are.
We're gonna end up with a lot more nickel yet.
Oh, yeah. Real question is, was it worth it? Are we actually going to hit the magnesium?
I hope so. At the base down there, I think it was only like maybe 15 more meters from the flat point of the hole down there.
Okay. Well, I meant, is it straight down or is it off to the side? That was what I was concerned about.
Well, the point is like straight down on one of the sides, so we're gonna get some of it maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And those little points aren't terribly accurate sometimes, so.
Tell me when the piston has fully extended.
Alright, I will. I love that blue glow on the solar panels over there. I really do.
It looks good.
I think it's extended.
Okay. PIST. Alright. Piston 2 is going.
Goody goody. We're gonna have minced spider tonight.
Hopefully. Hopefully they don't turn around and just wreck the drill head.
That would suck.
Mm-hmm.
Did you check our silicon supply?
No, but I can do that now.
Okay, I was about to check it just in case.
Okay, not bad.
Not too bad.
210K.
Oh yeah, I think we're okay for a while.
Yeah, we'll probably need more iron before we need more silicon.
Likely. We always need more iron.
Luckily, it's easy to find.
Yeah.
Also, luckily that most of the iron components that we really need, the bugs carry.
Pretty much.
You know, I was thinking, and this might be fun, but it also might kill the server. But once we're in space, what if we set up a series of waypoints and had, like, when we caught enemy ships, we just put a control block on them, told them to follow the series of waypoints, and they crashed somewhere out on the stone lake.
That would be awesome.
And just crash them down here, and then we salvage them from down here.
You're a genius. Yes, it probably will kill the server, but you're a genius. And I think nope, it's still going through its third stage. We are so doing. You know, honestly, I kind of had a similar idea of just crashing the ships down, but the control block and let them do it themselves. That's just. Mwah. Ooh. Ooh.
Well, I can see the magnesium.
Ooh. That was pure luck. Oh. Oh, that was pure luck.
I mean, we'd need to set a GPS coordinate for wherever we're going to be putting the want them to crash, and we'd have to be careful because they're not going to be able to maneuver once they enter the atmosphere.
Right. I would wager probably this area that we crashed the last time. Well, not crashed, but crashed the game when we were placing in ships. Nice big area. Because we can always, I would love to be able to build other craft just for moving stuff around.
Mm-hmm. And then,
I think.
Plus, I love the idea of turning this into a junkyard.
Yes. I think the second piston is done.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like it.
Alright. Third piston is go. And I think I see magnesium on the right-hand side of the...
You do.
Or from my perspective, the right-hand side.
The length of the third piston pushed it far enough in to grab it already. So we're going to be down past it, and that's going to be a deep hole.
Yep. See, what we do after this is we dig underground and from underneath pipe it into the base, and just put a wall of grinders on the bottom. So after we crash the ships down,
We can
we
bring
cut
it
them
over
up
in
into
chunks.
chunks and just drop it in there and let it grind it apart.
I love it. I love it.
I don't know if that's going to work at all, but
Well, we can try, though.
worst that it happens, we blow up the planet.
That would suck.
Well, in Space Engineers, when you say, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, really?
Yeah.
I mean, you tank the... Well, actually, you tank the server, which is paramount to tanking the universe, but...
The worst thing can happen is you can piss off Lord Kling and lose everything.
Yeah.
And I think we're down past the magnesium now, so we can hand mine some of that if we need to.
I'm just gonna let the...
Yeah.
Because I think there's more ice we're getting.
Looks like it.
But I'm just happy that this... We did one of these drills.
Yes.
Because this is an impressive... I love these drills. Alright. Nom 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 nom.
Whoops. I keep running into the darn hole. I think the third piston's done.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Reverse all three. Boat. Advanced rotor. Turn you off. Slowly bring the braking force up. Turn the drills off. Off. AD advanced, not AR.
Or Vance.
Alright.
So how much magnesium do we have?
I don't know. But I think we got a pretty good chunk.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't be surprised if we overloaded our ice.